Everybody, good afternoon. We're here on a hot ass day in Florida. I'm going to do a first minute audit in Hawthorne City Hall. I think this is Alachua County, I think. It says City Hall, but oh yeah, this is it. City Hall. Drive-through hours. Oh yeah, it says everybody's welcome. How about, hey, good afternoon. Oh, nice little county. What's this here?
How you doing?
All right, sir, how are you?
Good. Anything we can help you with?
Nah, I'm just doing a consumer research, human interest story
Okay.
on your little city here in Hawthorne. What county is this? Is this Alachua?
Alachua.
Alachua County?
Not Alachua.
Alachua,
Not from here.
whatever. I do thank you. Everybody welcome, that's good. How you doing, young lady? You being kind today?
I am.
Absolutely. What's all in this building?
We have our city clerk, city manager, our assistants, finance.
All right, thank you. Oh wow, look at that safe. Hello. Is that where you keep all your money at? Don't you wish, huh? The door's open, help yourself.
What can I do for you, sir?
Well, I'm just gathering content for our story, that's all.
Right, but these offices are, I need to know what your,
I'm just doing a First Amendment audit
of what?
of,
I'm the city manager and these are restricted areas, so you can't necessarily just come back here.
well, the door's open,
Okay.
okay?
Can you
Is
step
this,
out there with
is this
all-
where the public comes,
Not-
to do
not
business?
upstairs, Right here.
well, you should have that closed then, because how would I know?
Step out.
How would I know?
You could read.
Now, what services are available to the public?
Can you tell me what you're asking for?
I'm just anything that's open to the public.
Pretty much what any other city.
Any service? Well, they usually have access to the clerk's office and what is that there? Accounting and why would you restrict the public from an area that's supposed to be accessible to the
This
public?
is the open area. You can come back there, but we'd like to know because of security reasons. This day and
Security.
age, there's a
Well,
lot-
security, you don't over trump the Constitution. I'm not me. If I'm gonna go back to the clerk's office to get a copy
Then
of
you
something.
come here, you would see it, you would ask to speak to the clerk.
Okay, I'd like
You
to go
answer it.
to the clerk's office, please, just to see what's available, what services are available,
Well,
and how they treat me.
Okay.
Would that be all right?
Yeah, if she's
Okay,
available. she
I'm
may
just gonna be
available.
in,
We're
I'm
getting
just
ready
going,
to have a meeting.
I'm just gonna be in and out.
We're getting ready to have a meeting.
Well, I'll be out. I'll be out here by now if I would've been able to walk back through, because the building can't be that big. I
If
mean,
you're not allowed back in this area here, this is where we do it.
I know that.
Right.
I know
But you
that. I can't go
through the
back there. I
whole-
know that. But I could go to the clerk's office. That's public accessible area.
Right. But
Okay.
We're about to have a meeting.
Well,
So we need to have our meeting. That's
So-
why you just walked in the door.
so everybody's gonna be in the meeting.
Yes.
Everybody in this whole, all these services,
You're not
finance,
allowed to just peruse back here, period. That is not allowed.
it's public accessible area.
No, it is not.
It's not open to the public.
No, it is not.
What if I wanna go to the clerk's office?
Then you make an appointment, you come in and.
I wanna go to, I like to go to the clerk's
I told
office.
you we're having a scheduled meeting right now,
What time's your meeting?
right now.
Okay,
Literally
good.
walked in the door.
Well, I think you better go have it, then I'll wait until it's over with. How long will that take?
I don't know.
I'll wait till then. All right, thank you. You're making everything difficult.
I have a scheduled meeting, sir, and you're being.
Yeah, but
very
it's open
vague.
to the public, sir.
Not my scheduled meeting is not, sir.
You should schedule this are you open for business for the public, correct?
Correct, but when we have meetings.
So you shut the whole place down to the
Not
public
shut-
for a meeting? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Well, what are you telling me?
I'm asking you to either tell me what you want.
I just want to go through,
You're
walk
not
through and
allowed
see
to
what's
walk through
available.
City
I am
Hall.
too. The
No,
Constitution
you're not.
protects me.
Sir, you need to leave.
No, I'm not leaving. You can't trespass me without committing a crime. Call the police, have them come, and they'll tell you you're incorrect. You can't bar me from a public area. That's a public
is
area.
not the public
It is
area.
too. The clerk's office dinner is open to the public. I'm the public. I want to go back and talk to the clerk.
You're not.
I want to get some, what?
She's getting ready to be in a meeting, sir. You're being belligerent.
Call the police, have the police come, and that way I have some legal recourse.
I will.
You tell them that, and I'll sue you, freaking ass. I'm trying to be nice. You want to be a tyrant? I'll sue you, goddamn ass. I'll bankrupt your little city here. It's my constitutional right to film in public. These people, y'all work for me. You work for the taxpayers. I ain't never seen a city before shuts down the whole complex to have a damn meeting. You have a police force here in Hawthorne?
I'm sorry.
You have your own police department here in Hawthorne? Or does the sheriff? The sheriff comes out? Or do you have your
We
own?
have some on patrol.
You have a police, other than the sheriff, or is it the sheriff? The
I
patrol?
believe it's the sheriff.
Okay, I'll wait for them then. Okay, according to the city manager, he's refusing me to go to a public accessible area by sticking a sign on there. There's no statute on there, so that's an illegal sign. There has to be a statute on it restricting me from going back in there. Anybody can buy that sign and put it up there. I know what it's up there for. It's up there for purposes of a person to come in and wants to do a filming in here. So I'll have the sheriff come and explain to him what I can do, what I can't do. He's violating my constitutional rights. The young lady behind there, she's very kind, just like her sign says. She's been very professional. He's been a tyrant ever since I entered this building here.
Can I ask you something?
Now, what? Yeah, go ahead.
What are you like doing a
I'm doing a First Amendment audit.
I'm sorry?
I'm doing a First Amendment audit.
Do you do this?
Yeah, I do this all over Florida, all over the surrounding states. I've been doing this for years. I know what my rights are. He's violating my rights.
Okay.
It's a
Are you
plug
local? Are you local to Hawthorne?
to where?
To Hawthorne? Are you from around?
No. I just happen to be up here on business up in Palaca. And I figured I was coming back down. I figured I should stop and see what's available in this little small towns. Most of the time I look at the buildings, you know, how the architectural, you know, they're public interest. People want to know, you know, about the small town. You never know, you know. Somebody might see something they like and it might bring them to your community here, but the way he acts, ain't nobody want to move here if he's a city director and he acts the way he acts. Because he can't bar me from going in there. He can't bar me from going in there. It's public accessible area, you know, for the public. So he's violating my First Amendment rights, constitutional rights. And that little sign there, it don't mean nothing because it has no statute on it. It's not law. It's public policy. And anything is open to the public, I should be allowed to go. And what it is, I'm filming. That's why it is. I know what it is. It's the same thing as every place else. Someone wants to be a tyrant. They don't like you filming. It makes their employees uncomfortable, which, you know, they shouldn't have a job working for the public then, because there's no privacy in public.
Yeah.
So, That's right. Use your First Amendment rights, just like I'm doing. And don't delete those photos, because I will foil those photos off that phone. Now, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, bozo. Don't erase those pictures, because they're public record now, diphead. Do you know if he called the sheriff?
I'm not sure.
All right, thank you. Can I have your first name? My name's Jerry.
Jared?
Yeah, Jerry.
Jay.
Jay? Hi, Jay.
I think we're all just we're not used to this, so we don't understand exactly what.
Well, I try to explain to him. I'm just trying to gather content for public interest, to inform the public what goes on in the city of Hawthorne here. And he's not doing a very good example of what he's doing.
Do you have a page or something that you post?
Yeah, I have a channel. This would be on there tonight. And they're going to see how the city director acts. And they're going to declare him a tyrant.
I'm the city manager, not city.
Oh, city manager, I'm sorry. Well, you shouldn't be treating people, the public, the way you treat me.
You were very aggressive, sir.
No, I wasn't. You kept telling me to get out of the way.
I told you needed to step back into the law.
You have no right to do that. You're violating my Constitution rights. That sign don't mean jack shit. And the sheriff will tell you about it. It has to have a statue on it. It does not have a statue. It's a sign you put up there. You made or went to Klinkos and bought it and put up on the wall. Any place the public's allowed to go, I'm allowed to go. You are public servants.
I agree with you.
Okay.
Actually, I serve not the public. I serve.
Are you elected or appointed?
I am appointed by the commission.
Okay. And they're elected.
They're elected.
Okay. Well, maybe they might want to see how they're
That'd be fine. I'm sure they'll be happy to see.
perform. Never know. They might be, ill-informed too. I mean, the only way these people learn around here, people in your position, is through a monetary situation.
So you're looking to try to sue us.
I've been out here by now. If you wouldn't stop me the first time, I was just walked around, looked in the office,
No reason to yell.
looked at the
No
literature.
reason to yell.
And, well, I'm sorry, I can't hear out here. I'm kind of hard of hearing.
My voice to you one time.
Well, no, but you was giving me directives, and you almost came close to being hands-on, trying to get me out from there.
Text you or come anywhere
You
near.
told me about a meeting. Where's your meeting? Is it over with?
I can't really have it because I've had to call the sheriff's department to.
Well, why can't you see, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You shut down your meeting. Must not have been very important if that was the situation. This lady here was very professional. She should be recommended for that. She asked me questions, and I explained to her what I was doing here.
Questions and you gave me no answers.
I told you I want to be.
I have a duty to protect my people. Period. And with a lot of things, you can put this on your recorder, with a lot of things that are happening in the world, as you're very aware of, I don't know who you are. I don't know what your intentions are.
I
don't
told
know
you.
what your motivations are.
I told you.
I asked you simply to step back and let's have a conversation. And you
I did. I kept telling you.
I
No, you
appreciate
kept telling me I'm not allowed in your. That's not the
not say
case.
that.
You said that's a
I
restricted
said
area.
It is a restricted area.
It's
You're
not.
allowed in there by appointment.
The only thing that's restricted is behind this glass and behind them doors in them offices. That's the only thing that's
That is
restricted.
an office. The minute you walk in there, that is my admin assistant's office right there. That is an office. That is the administrative.
Okay, I want to go to the clerk. I want to go see the clerk. Where's the clerk's
Make an
at?
appointment to see the
I'm making one now. I want to go see the clerk today.
Not available right now. I told you that.
Well-
I had a meeting with her that is being disrupted by you.
Disruptive. No, you're disruptive. You're disruptive. You
I'm
are.
being as cordial to you as I.
No, you're not. Not by restricting me into a public area. That's a public accessible area. You're violating my rights by not allowing me to go into an area that the public's allowed.
Hi, I'm here to pay for renting the space out at the Little Orange Creek. I spoke to Lakeisha today.
Okay. What was your name?
Margaret Briggs.
You're here for a rental?
Yeah, I need to pay for the space.
Okay, can you hang on just a moment?
Yeah.
We kind of have a little situation.
Yeah, totally.
Hang on just a moment.
Uh-huh.
We'll take care of it.
See, that's ridiculous. You ought to say something too about that. About them not waiting on you because of his issue with me having the camera. That's ridiculous. shut the whole place down because of that. That's why I'm waiting for the sheriff to come. The sheriff knows what the rights are, my rights are. I've been out here a long time ago. All I want to do is walk around, and I've been out the door. Everybody who got an A+, but no, he come out and try to tell me I'm not allowed back there.
You're welcome to come down. How are you? Good, how are you? Okay.
Sorry. She has an appointment.
You didn't know what she was here for until she told you.
Because she has an appointment with the clerk, not with me.
Okay, well, all right. Who's the clerk? Is that the clerk there? You got a problem, sir?
The clerk.
Can he identify himself? Are you employee? But don't erase that picture off that camera, because I'm going to get that. If you do, you're breaking laws. I'm just telling you now. Yeah, you. The sheriff probably won't even show up unless he lied to him. Most of the time, they don't show up for filming because they know it's my rights. It's all right. You live here in Hawthorne, Jay?
I'm local. I don't live, I mean, I guess it's technically Hawthorne, but,
Okay. You like it?
I'm sorry.
You like it?
Yeah,
That's good.
small town.
Yeah,
Everybody knows everybody.
yeah. That's good in a way.
Yes,
And then in another way, you know, because if somebody outside see you doing something, you know,
and I think that's also, you know, we're so used to seeing everyone we know.
Yeah.
So when somebody like you come in, we don't know who you are.
yeah.
We're just trying to figure out, you know, why you're here. We don't, like I said, we don't have many people that come do this.
Right, yeah. Well,
So it's
it
odd.
it is in out of the way, but you're off 301, which is, you know, but let me give you a little warning. Once this is posted and people see how I was treated here, that's the only thing that's going to do is bring more First Amendment auditors up here. And a lot of them are more savvy with the law than what I am. I know what my rights are, but, and I'm not out to sue anybody for money. I'm not doing this for a paycheck.
You said you do have a channel.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask you what it is? Yeah, I know you said you do this to multiple.
Yeah, I go all over the place. I go to Alabama, Mississippi. I have even been out to Wisconsin during the riots out there in Kenosha 2 years ago this August. Yeah, that's my,
And you said your name was Jared?
Jerry.
Jerry.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All you gotta do is go to YouTube and
Yeah,
in the
let's take a
search,
look
you
at
can
it.
have that, in the search thing, just put Florida audits. And it'll take you over to the screen, you just click on it there. I have 783 subscribers and 130 videos, not counting this one.
Okay.
Now, is that black lady the clerk?
I'm sorry?
Is the black lady was out here, is she the clerk?
She is the city clerk.
So that's the clerk's office right there? What's office is back there, finance? That's it, finance?
Yep, that's all.
Okay, well, I wouldn't even go back that far. I just went in there, walked around and seen the pictures on the walls and everything, and I've been out here a long time ago. See, that's what happens when I go into the DMVs. The DMVs is good for it, tax collector's offices. You have one here in Hawthorne?
We do not.
No. That's what happens. You go in there, they wanted to try to restrict you from certain areas like he's doing. Even though the public is I'm supposed to be able to go to the clerk's office.
Well, I don't think he's like necessarily restricting you because of that. I think it's we didn't know why you're here.
I explained it to him, didn't I? I was here just gathering content for a story. You know, I want to make sure that the employees here, you're very pleasurable. You have a good position. That's the right position for someone like you. You got a very pleasant, and you're very professional. He wasn't very professional, especially in his position. I've been in and out of here by now. I would have done. You ain't got much on the walls. You got what? You got the old bank up there on the wall. That's nice. People like to know that stuff. But architectural pictures and things like that, art, like the safe, that might be interest to people. Someone might be interested in vaults. You might want to come in and look at that one, you know. And what's over there? His office?
That's our commission room.
Commission room. It's the first place when I come around the corner here, and then I'm gonna walk through the town, see what the town looks like. We need to keep towns like this. We need to keep them. They need to be renovated. I mean, you know, to keep people from coming in instead of letting old buildings sit there and go to waste. It seems like they should be able to do something for the community. I hate to see old buildings like that closed up. Hawthorne Heroes, what's that for? First responders?
It's like comic books and stuff.
Oh, okay. Hero, okay. All right. Well, that's good. A lot of people are interested in old comic books.
And we have quite a few that are open.
I'm going to walk through the town, do the whole town. This would be on that channel tonight.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, go ahead and hit the thumbs up on my video. Like I said, I have 130 plus whatever I get in town. Just subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost nothing. It helps me out. So subscribe, that way anytime I post a video, you'll be notified, you know. Hey, you know, Florida Autos have 2 new videos, you know. Wow, you even have a bowling alley here in town?
No, that's in Gainesville.
All right, the young lady said that place across the street, Hawthorne's Heroes headquarters, is the comic book store. So if anybody interested in comic books, you never know what you can pick up over there. Might be worth checking it out if you're ever in the area. Again, we're in Alachua County, in the city of Hawthorne. Probably ain't more than several thousand people, probably. His title is the city manager or director?
He's the city manager.
Manager, okay. Does he have a card? Thank you. Thank you.
So where are you from?
Marion County, down around Ocala. That's where my current home is at.
Bye-bye.
Could you notify the clerk that I like to speak to her a minute? I'd like to make a record request. If she don't take it, you could take it. Anybody can take it, really. Just pass it on to whoever you need to pass it on to.
Okay.
And all you need to do is write it on a piece of paper. She left her office. Oh, there she is. She's back. She's back there now. I think she's calling you.
Okay. Just a minute, I'll give you like this. Okay. She's gonna come up.
Thank you. And the clerk's name is, does she have cards back there too?
I don't know if I have her card here.
Okay,
I don't think so.
okay. All right, thank you. All right, anybody that would need to know, I'm here at Hawthorne. The city manager's name is John Martin. His phone number is 352-481-2432. Anybody that wants to call and leave a message about the service I've been receiving, call that number. I'd like to make a record request, please.
Okay. Can I borrow your pen? And a piece of paper.
Do you have a card, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 second, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, what's your request?
My request is I'd like to have the salary of the city manager,
Okay.
how long his tenure, how long he's been the city manager.
So maybe a copy of his contract? Is that what you're looking for, or?
Yeah, how long he's been here, his salary, of course, his position as city manager,
Okay.
and you have human resources that handles complaints.
We don't have a human resource, unfortunately.
Okay, if somebody filed a complaint against them, where would it go to?
To our city commission.
Okay, I would like to have any copies of complaints made by the citizens
So all complaints.
for city manager.
This city manager?
Oh,
Our
yes,
current
Mr.
city
Martin,
manager?
yeah, John Martin. And also, I would like names, titles of all employees that's currently here. That lady over there, and of course yourself, and that gentleman, black gentleman.
Names and titles of current employees.
Yep, titles and their pay grade and their tenure, how long they've been here. And if any of them had any complaints filed against them.
Employed and complaints
Mm-hmm.
filed
Mm-hmm.
against employees. Okay.
Currently here today, you know,
Currently.
because she's the one, she had an attitude about as much as Mr. Martin did.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that'd be it for right now, and that can be sent to my email, which is we the people auditor 47 auditor AUDITOR 47 at gmail.com.
Okay. Is that all?
Yes, man, that'd be it.
Okay.
And just let me have your card too, since you was very professional.
I'll go back and get it for you.
Okay, you and Jay is very professional.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. See, that's how it's supposed to be done. I've been out here 30 minutes ago. Okay. Currently, this is Mr. Martin, John Martin right here. He's the city manager. His phone number is 352-481-2432, extension 702. If anybody would want to voice their interest or make a remark on how a First Amendment auditor was treated today, you may call that number or don't call that number. He's appointed by the Commissioner of Hawthorne, Alachua County. They'll be the ones to direct all your inquiries to. And I will find out when the Board of Commissioners meet. And if I'm up this way, I'll make an point to stop in the meeting. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
You have a blessed day.
You have a blessed day as well.
Lakeisha, thank you. Now, you called the sheriffs, right?
I did.
All right, well, I won't leave until they get here. I never leave before the police do. And I'm usually here when they leave. That way I can get the report, who called, what the complaint was. And I hope you didn't lie, sir. Because that's abuse of the 911 system, to call 911.
Call 911.
Okay, good, they have a regular number, thank you.
I didn't consider it an emergency.
It wasn't, I've been out a long time ago.
Hi, were you able to get, Nadine's word at all? Okay, was anybody there? No? Okay. Alright, thanks.
Everybody in this office was very professional, including the receptionist. Her name is Jay. She was very professional. Lakeisha Magruder was very professional too. She took my request, very professional with it. And only body that failed was the city manager of all people.
If it's not turned on by a certain time, they'll call.
The city clerk was very professional.
Well, because I asked him
She needs to be the city manager. Instead of this guy, John Martin. Whew. I don't want her to accuse me of filming something off of her laptop or her computer, so I'll come over here. Oh, another thing I forgot. Could you ask her to step out here one more time? I forgot to put something on there. Because that gentleman there took my picture with his cell phone, and I want her to tell him that he can't erase that because I have a right to foil. That's another thing I want. All right, thank you. How you doing, sir?
Doing all right. How you?
Just fine, yourself?
What's going on, Luke?
Sorry they had abused the call you out here for a First Amendment auditor when I have a constitutional right to be doing what I'm doing. So
Hanging out and videotaping?
yeah, I'm just making a public interest stories I do to all these little small towns. I'll be right back with you. Oh, one thing I forgot about that request. That gentleman, whatever his name is, the black gentleman, he took a picture on his cell phone, and since he's an employee, he's on working hours, I have a right to have a copy of that photo off his phone. And he cannot erase it. If he does, that's a violation. That's a law, a felony, so.
Okay, I've already taken the other form back there.
Okay,
so
that's
I'm just gonna
fine.
make another
Yeah, you can make it separate, yes. Yep, I do thank you. I forgot about that.
copy of photo.
Because since,
taken.
yep, off his camera, because he's an employee, and if he deletes that, he'll be committing a felony, so. I do thank you, Lakeisha.
You're welcome.
You're
sir.
very professional. You should be the city manager.
Thank you, and I'll make sure I send all the information to you email.
Thank you, man. You have a blessed day. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Is there a supervisor here between you two?
No, sir.
All right. Depends on the treatment I get. I might need one.
Threatened to sue us, basically. And he just now made a public records request, but until that point, he had not made anything.
I wouldn't have made one if you wouldn't have violated my rights. I would have been out of here and gone half hour ago.
So he's able to record anything that's openly available to the public, whatever there is not. So
That's correct. In there is not. And literally, he asked to see the clerk, and I told him, I said, yeah, you can see the clerk, but I was literally about to have a meeting, which is why the rec director's actually even here. The gentleman there, we were getting ready to have a meeting to talk about an internal, a staffing issue at one of the parks. And he insisted that he wanted to be a part of that. And I told him it wasn't a public meeting, that it was a staff.
I never asked to be part of the meeting. Now you're lying.
You insisted.
Now you're lying. Everything's on film here. Now you're lying. Now you're lying.
So anyway, I felt okay myself, but I worry about, my staff. Mostly it's me and 4 other women here. That's one of the reasons why we tend to have this door locked, because I don't want people to just be able to walk right in on me.
And how was the door when I came in, sir? It was propped open. Am I correct on that? I didn't see that sign until you brought it to my attention. And then still, there's no statute applied to that sign. Anybody could buy a sign and stick up on there. But if the public goes in there to see the clerk, that's a public accessible area in there. So I should have.
By appointment, sir, I told you that.
Yeah, and I asked, I said, well, can I see the
As a matter
clerk?
of fact, since you've been here, a woman came in and had an appointment and went and saw the clerk while you were here.
That's fine. Yeah, I
So all
understand
you
it.
had to do was tell me what you wanted, and
I did. I told you I was filming. I was just filming the walls, things on the walls, and you tell me, oh, you ain't allowed back in here, which is wrong. I am allowed back in there.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
It's not an area that's readily accessible to the public, which it is not.
Why isn't
A
it?
locked door and a sign.
If I'm the public and I want to see the clerk, where would I go? I'll go in there, correct?
So you come here,
Make it a
you
point.
talk right there to this. You come in here, you talk, the first person you usually meet is utility clerk, she relays the message.
I asked the clerk what offices are in here. She told me finance, the clerk's office. I don't know what this lady's position is here. But she told me, I said, good then. I'll just walk back and I'll be gone. She was very professional. Lakeisha was very
You can't
professional.
just walk back through the office.
I can too. It's my constitutional right. Any place the public can go, I can go serve.
It's not open to the
Could you
public.
explain to him, please, what my rights are?
Like I've explained, if it's readily accessible to the public, you
Yep.
are allowed to come in here, you are allowed to film, it's perfectly fine.
Thank you.
However, this is not readily accessible to the public, the copy room there is not readily accessible to the public, therefore you're not allowed access.
I'm not asking to go in anything that has a door on it.
You went into the copy room, sir. You went into this room right here.
I did not go into
Yes,
that
you
room.
did.
You're a liar.
Yes, you did.
I want a copy of
asked
this
you to
report and everything he's saying, I want it in writing. Because you're lying. I'll rerun this and I'll send you a copy of this
I went
tape.
in there and asked you-
Because if you find that I never went in that room, which this film would tell, I want him making a
You
false
can edit the
statement.
film.
What?
You can edit the film.
Oh, I could edit a film to show me going in that office. You know, you're full of crap
You
for a
can
city
edit it showing
manager.
you not going in there.
What?
It's not ordered, it's not ordered.
You're a tyrant, you know that?
Alright, buddy, what is have you fulfilled your purpose of coming here today?
I did. I was just waiting for you to come because I'll wait until the police. I'm here when the police leave.
Okay, so you fulfilled your purpose here today, you have no.
Until you leave, yeah, I'll be fine. I always leave after the police leave because I'm not doing nothing wrong, and it shows that. If I leave before you, then people gonna think that, you know, blah, blah, blah. I just want you to inform him what my rights are. And that sign there is not legal. There's no statute on that sign. And if I want to see the clerk, I asked him, can I talk to the clerk? He said, well, we're going to have a meeting. Well, they didn't have no meeting. He told me I stopped him from having a meeting because I'm out here in the lobby behind the locked door.
So you said that the door was locked, so if the door
Yeah,
was
he
locked,
shut the
you
door.
assume that it's not readily accessible to the public.
It was. When I walked in, the door was propped open. Said, come on in.
It was. The only reason it was open is because I walked out to go to the bathroom, and as I was walking in there, you came.
Well, so much for security. So much for security. You walked out of a restricted area and left the door propped open. Because when I walked in the door, you were standing here. You asked. Now listen. You asked me what I wanted.
99.9% of the people come in here
The-
politely ask for what they do.
The
For
film
some
don't
reason,
lie. You
came
did
in
ask
here
me,
with a chip on
and
your
I said, no,
Yes.
no. This right here
I have not.
is your complaint. What you got to hide?
I have not.
What you got to hide?
Nothing.
Well, I'm gonna find out about it.
I have not.
I'm gonna find out.
This one time.
I'm gonna find out about it. No, but you give me directives, unlawful directives. Just like if they try to trespass me, that's unlawful. I got to commit a crime. I'm in public. I haven't committed no
Said
crime.
anything? Have I mentioned the word trespassing?
I'm just telling you. No, but before you walked in
Sounds like
that,
that's what you want me to do.
see, you just want to overtalk it. But when I walked in the door, you asked me what I'm here for.
Right.
Can you help me? I said, no, sir. I'm just gathering content for a story. That's what I told you. And I walked in there, then you came out here and you was in there, like I was going to attack somebody.
You're going back and filming where people have records, personal records.
You're a freaking liar. I know the law. I don't enter no doors.
No need to curse me.
Well, I can. It's freedom of speech. You're a freaking liar, and this film is going to
There's
show
no
that.
reason to curse me.
And I'm going to get a copy of it, just like I'm going to get a copy of his camera, too, back there with my picture on it. And if he deletes that, he's committing a felony.
Okay, so have you completed everything you're here to complete today?
Well, I just want to walk back the finance department out the door. What do you mean, no?
Not readily accessible to the public, authorized personnel only, marked on the door.
It's got to be a statute. That's unlawful. That's illegal sign. That doesn't... Well, he can escort me. I'm just requesting to walk back through there and take pictures of whatever hanging on the wall and been out here. I've been out here a long time ago, but no, he had become a tyrant and tell me get out of the area. They're having a meeting. They have no meeting. It's just him.
Because you were disruptive, sir.
Disrupt this. Right. No, you were.
They're still here.
You
costing
were.
taxpayer time.
You were.
Because we have.
Well, that's what I'm here for, make sure people do their
No, you're
jobs.
not. You're costing people money now.
No, I'm not costing them money. It don't matter. I'm paid their checks just like you. You're a public servant. Don't give me that bull ass. I'm not. Well, I do too because you're not in. You know what this is going. Listen, what I tell you. You know what this is going to bring? That's going to bring them out here a lot more. And you know why? When people see my video, they say, "Hey, look at the Florida audits. See what happened to him." You know what's going to bring in this little town? Anybody gets by here, it's going to bring a lot more auditors here than me because of you. Because you're not hip to the law. You can't just post a sign anywhere restricting people to a public area. You already admitted that if I want to see the clerk, that's where I go. I've been out a long time ago. I've been out here a long time ago. And only been bad was try to restrict me was you and that young lady there. Everybody else been professional. Only thing I want to do is walk back. And can I have your card, please? And his card, since he's the main, with the incident number, please, sir.
I can give you that.
What?
I can give you that.
You can? Okay.
Okay.
All right, that way I can get a copy of it.
Mind if I have your name, sir? So I know who I'm talking to?
Not really.
All right.
No, I'm not giving up my Fourth Amendment rights.
18, 20, whatever.
You can have your card, please.
He's writing down my information.
Oh, yours too? So you don't have cards?
No, sir. They don't
Okay,
start.
thank you. Zanicki?
Losnicka. Yes, sir.
Harris.
You know where the sheriff's office is?
I might have been there. Say Alachua County. It wouldn't be the same one as in Gainesville, would it?
It would be.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've done audits down there. Never had no problem. I did the jail.
It'd be the same place, though.
Yeah, I never had no problems there. Everybody was very professional.
Yes, sir. Reading hand scratch?
Yep. That's 65232306199. All right.
No, it's a 0, not a 6. Pronounce number.
Well,
6 digit
mine too. Okay. Oh, that's a 0.
Yes, sir.
That's how my sixes. My zeros look sometimes like sixes.
Call it hand scratch.
Yeah, I know how that is.
Any questions for us, sir?
No, sir. As soon as you guys leave, I'll be leaving.
All right.
All right. I do appreciate you coming out.
Yep. Have a good one.
I'm glad you kind of informed me what my rights were and everything, even though by that sign there. Now you tell me, now is that sign legal to you? Deputy?
What's that? Your question, sir?
Now that sign on that door, for that sign to be technically illegal, it's just a policy right now, the way it is. To be legal in law, it should have a statute of limitation. But it wasn't ever locked, it was propped open. How would I know I wasn't allowed in there? I asked the young lady what office they're in there.
You were correct.
She said the clerk's office.
That's why I'm not taking you anywhere or
well-
forcing you to provide information or anything
Right,
like
because if that's the case, then I would have to do that. So,
that. But as of right now, that is why we are here.
all right, thank you guys. You're very
like I said.
professional.
All right, buddy.
Be safe out there. This is a crazy ass world, as you know.
You are correct, sir.
Watch each other's back.
I appreciate it.
It's good to have a buddy system that you can trust. I want to get rid of the bad ones, not the good ones. Thank you. That was pretty nice, Jay. You see how they handled that? Like they said, any public accessible areas I'm allowed to go to. Technically in there too, but I'm not going to argue with them about it. I served a purpose, so. You have a car for this lady here? What's her job title?
She's an administrative assistant.
Oh, okay, so she's his assistant? Well, that explains it. She's not his wife, is she?
No.
I won't be a bit surprised. All right, I'm gonna give them time to get out of here. That way they ain't getting my license plate. Of course, I don't care. You got my information, so Maybe I'll stop back again someday, or somebody else might come in there. If you see someone come in with a camera, be just as professional as what you were. Don't be like him. Kindness gets you more than being kind gets you more than vinegar, or being like him, giving people directives. Oh. That guy works for the rec department, right? The black guy. Okay. Now, do you have a rec department, or is it here in this building?
This is the main office.
This is, so everything's in here, recreation, okay. All right. All right, I do thank you, Jay. You have a blessed day.
Thank you, you too.
Yes, ma'am. All right, everybody, that was it. All right, that was it here. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna kind of keep this short. It's already been almost an hour. I'm gonna stop this. And when I start filming the town, I'm gonna go ahead and start over again. I'm gonna go walk here. They're still here. They're probably waiting for me to pull out into the parking lot, probably. So this looks like an old convenience store. Looks like it's probably full of homeless people since that window is broken. 186. Jehovah's Witness. All right, everybody, I'm gonna end this here, and I'm gonna start up another one.